Shall I show you guys my outfit? I've actually got everything on today that you can imagine. Like I've got my Our Legacy jacket, this jumper I saw, like cardigan on eBay, Carven, Studio Nicholson, Docs, I don't know if you can see them, one glove, little bangle, but yeah, I've got that styling course today officially, and I am very excited because I've been waiting for this for quite a while now. And I've got all the things I need in my bag, in my spotty bag. But I'm really excited. Kind of nervous. I don't know, but I think it'll be fine. It's quite nice it's the evening as well. I might have to get a coffee to get like my energy up, because if it's an evening class I might like, yeah. I'm excited. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. But yeah, to a new little chapter, I guess. Okay, so I've just finished the styling course and I'm off home because it was quite a late one actually. I was going to go to the library, but it's already like 9:30. I'm quite tired, but so far so good. I'm actually really interested by fashion styling. I hadn't realised how, you know, how much like depth there is towards it, and all about like the editorials and magazines and how things are planned out and what is like a creative director, what is an art director. Super interesting. Like I want to go home and talk about it in more depth. But I just think cross-disciplining it with my fashion design is just going to be so beneficial to me, and I can absorb both different sectors, both different areas, so very excited. But I'm feeling so great. I'm got loads of spots and dots and like mix and match of stuff. But yeah, lesson for next week: make sure you've got all the energy, because after those couple hours I was starting to like, my eyes were starting to hurt from the screen, and I was like, I really need to have my glasses or something. So I'm very excited, and yeah. So I thought I'd get on here and show you guys the mood board that I had started making for the styling course, and I can start to show you how to form a mood board. So a mood board exactly is a vision. So when you have like an idea and a project, you want to like project it on a set of images rather than words. So you want to be caught by the colours or the shapes and silhouettes, or the prints or the textiles, and then you can get a rough idea of where you want to go with it. So this would be shown in a team, and so the team collectively need to understand the set like idea of this project, and so at the moment we've been experimenting, and it's been like really freehand and just much more like physical, and my theme, like to sum it up, we had to pick like 3 words. So my theme is sort of like organic, transformative, and anomaly. Anomaly meaning something like pops up, like a pop of colour, or something that doesn't sit right, like something being tucked in which shouldn't be tucked in. So I had a little think about that and how I can translate that through images. So let me show you. So this is the sort of mood board I'm telling you about, and you can get mood boards of all sorts with loads of images. I have cut up pieces from like magazines, and a really good trick that I was recommended by my tutor is to turn up the magazine upside down and hold it there and have a look at what you see then, and the different shapes that you see, rather than seeing a dress. You see like a textile there on there that you're quite captivated by, that you may want to use within your work, whether that's like chiffon, you want to use chiffon, or like you want to use like cotton. So that was a really good idea. So I kind of just started playing around with that, with the magazines, and then I had some references I really liked, and a fashion photographer that I really enjoy at the moment is Jürgen Teller. I actually got one of his books here, Jürgen Teller, Donkey Man and Other Stories. That's a really good one. There's loads in there that are really eye captivating, and yeah, but he's just like a really great fashion photographer, and that I would recommend checking out. So I like his work also because his work is seen as sort of mundane and not particularly what is drawn to on the eye. So he sort of changes the orientation of it, so sort of twists it, the angles so slightly, and he just has a really good eye for fashion. So he's done collaborative work with the Wave. I think he's done one with Saint Laurent as well. He's done a fair few. He's very well respected. So in that sense, I decided to combine some of his work in there. So you have this like swan and these two female models like standing there, and I'm not sure what it was exactly, but I think it was like a river or some sort of lake or the sea, I don't know actually. And so I've placed some of those in there, and I've left these like cut out bits, the negative space, because I actually quite like them. They're quite transformative, and I've left bits that flap off as well. I've used like cut trims off, so it feels like a bit of a grass, has a grassy feel on the on this image itself. So I've like trimmed it ever so slightly. Negative space, things that transform, scrunched up bits that like roses. I was thinking actually origami, because origami is just so transformative and it's so amazing. I've got some card at the moment and I'm trying to experiment with it, and it's just such an interesting part to go into. So and then it's great as well, you can add some fabric on there as well. So I had some fabric hanging around, and I thought leather is amazing because it's such an organic fabric. It's not man-made, it's an animal. It's made from an animal, from a cow, something, and I guess it isn't very ethical, but I decided to put it there. And then you have just some pops of colour. So this is neoprene, not so earthy because it's a man-made product, but it is pretty fun. And then I thought here I'd like transform this picture by trimming it and like tying the strips back onto itself, so nothing is taken away from it, so it has this sustainable factor in it. So from this, the hope is that you're drawn by the colours, so we can see that it's sort of earthy tones. So we're going to have a look at those earthy colours within clothing, so when we're shopping and sourcing bits. And shape wise, we're thinking about layering, because there's a lot of layering, things that are like concealed but still open. So that's kind of been the fun of it. I found it quite interesting the past 2 weeks learning about fashion styling, because there's so much different areas that you can dip your toes in. So there's like celebrity styling, and there's personal shopping, and then there's like e-commerce. And apparently e-commerce is one that pays quite well, because you know, e-commerce is like sort of like ASOS, where it's like things are like, you know, are very quick. It's just like quick styling, and it's like on the day, I guess you have like a bunch of different outfits that you have to get on the model, and it's just like, you know, onto the next, because they have so much different pieces that they need to get on the market. So, and then you have like editorial stuff, so like in the magazines, and that's very interesting, because it's like, well, it depends what magazine you're working for, and if it's a big magazine, then, you know, you're being a bit more like they're a bit more generous with their pay. But if it's a small magazine, things are allocated in a different way, or like the system's a bit different, where they have like a smaller budget, so they can only give you a certain amount, and they maybe expect you to pay, like, to source your like your styling pieces for free, or like have your own ways of doing it, rather than them giving you a budget of how much you can spend on the styling bit. So that's really interesting. Just made me think, like, there's a whole different factor there that you didn't think about. And you know, obviously you get like freelance work, which a lot of like stylists go into, which is nice because you have that flexibility, but you also don't have that security. So it's been really interesting, and like seeing some of that stuff online and getting really curious about it. I'm very intrigued to find out more, so I thought I'd just share that with you. So we're on the 3rd week of this styling course, and we are off to the campus. I think this week's going to be more of a creative, like hands-on week, where we're going to get some newspaper and create shapes and silhouettes from our mood boards. Over the week we've just been told to like continue on with sort of homework and like finishing off our mood board, so I guess that's going to be a focus. Feeling really exhausted from, I don't actually know, I think I've just got like an iron deficiency, and when it is like that heightened time of the month, sounds really gross, then I just feel so weak. But I'm excited. I'm excited to get a coffee. I'm gonna meet my family on the way, and then I'll head to the library, do some work, and I'll have my lesson. So let's see how that goes. I can try show you guys some of the books. There's some like really good fashion books, and there's also some like designers I've only found out about now, so I'm very excited. But yeah, we've gone full mixy matchy today because I couldn't be asked. But it's not that bad. I love this scarf, this like cashmere scarf, and I'm wearing these like really cute gingham socks, which are quite hard to see, but just a bit of fun colour to jazz out an outfit and keep me warm. It's definitely working, because I was like really afraid to step outside the house. I was like, oh my god, it's like really bad. It's super windy as well, so yeah. But anyway, I will catch you guys later. Buy one on bin. That's not big at all. Yeah. I like this meeting. There's no reason why you couldn't put that quickly jewellery that's worked around fabric, worked around a garment or a scarf or a sleeve or something. Yeah, definitely scarves. And maybe I could combine, but it's yeah, it's like so crazy. So I can combine the scarf I have. Yes. Yes, with the leaf blower. It's essentially like a leaf blower, but it works as a mini thing. I thought I could cut those out and shape it and make it enough of them. Just like throw them out. Interesting. Lovely. And anything like that we'll do towards the end, so that they've got a clear set at the beginning, yeah, and then all the stuff chucked in at the end. Yeah.
Excellent. Also, if you're thinking, as you evolve this over the next few weeks, when we think about props and elements that will come in, you can start to literally think about almost storyboarding your shoes. So what are they doing? What's happening to them? And how do the poses flow through? Thank you. Amazing.
You